if I look like the face of death right now, it's because I feel like the face of death right now. Oh, don't mind that. That's just something from a long time ago, but oh, look at this. That is so crazy. Who sends a text like that? Okay. That's all I can say to that is okay, question mark. But besides that, meme time. Yes, it is meme time. And that means I have to start drawing this meme, and I have to start now because otherwise my tendency to forget will probably get the best of me. So I'm gonna have to start drawing this thing right now. Here's a little backstory for you. I was watching Text Him earlier, a really good meme channel on YouTube. You should check him out. But anyways, the meme video I was watching was, let me check. Oh, I was watching a lot of meme videos today. Oh, I think it was Text to Meme 24. Yeah, it was Text to Meme 24. What the fuck? Andrew Brown, shut up. He sends me this. Oh, by the way, in case anyone's confused, PE 844 is Paramedic Engine 844. Oh, shit. I cannot wait to get the hell out of here. But anyways, Paramedic Engine 844. That is way besides the point. We are way off topic now. I'm going to give you a little backstory. Oh, yeah. Text to Meme 24. Text to Memes 24 is the title of the video. I was watching it and I was thinking to myself, is there any good ideas for memes left? So I was thinking about that for, I don't know, a few minutes. And then I thought to myself, meme idea. So that is the result of this second live stream, but the first live stream was the result of that initial thought. So the first live stream takes all the credit, but it crapped out when I least expected it to. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to delete that one or something, but I'm gonna draw this meme format for you here. You know what? I might as well just draw it and then show it to you once it's finished, because live streaming on a computer is not the best for mobility, quite frankly. I mean, sure, I can flip it into tablet mode if I want, but it's big and bulky. It's hard to hold in tablet mode, so I just don't really bother with tablet mode if I can. So let's draw this meme format. Probably gonna make a lot of mistakes here because that's just me, people. I make mistakes. Like the meme format for me starts out me when, and then I added an S at the end, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta delete that, or I gotta erase that. So yeah, good thing I'm writing in pencil. I rarely ever write in pen, and people always tell me, but Nate, you have to write in pen eventually. And I'm like, hell no, if I can avoid it, I will, because I don't like making mistakes. And I know there are some people that will say, well, sure, but you could just cross it out. And I'm like, but that just looks weird on paper. Why would you do that? It's like if you gave me a cup of coffee and 5 hours to write a paper, and you said, here, take this pen. That's all you have. No, it can't erase. Good luck. I probably make, I don't know, somewhere in the ballpark of 50 to 100 mistakes, maybe more. But crossing it out to me just looks like more mess on the paper than leaving the mistake as is and just taking the L for it. But that's besides the point. Oh, fuck. Yeah, what? Uh, Almost, I guess. Why? No, I'm not. Yeah, pretty much. I'm rarely ever ready for tomorrow. So if it's Monday, I'm not gonna be ready. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a live stream. You can tune in. You can tune in if you want, but uh, it's it's a you might enjoy it. It's me trying to make a meme. Yeah, I know, but I can't use myself as a meme. I can't draw myself as much. I don't know if, well, Nate the Press might be a good. All right, I'll deep fry it a bunch, and yeah, dude, do you even know what deep frying a meme is? It's making it the best it can possibly be by messing with the light, exposure, saturation, and gamma all at the same time. Or in the case of deep fryer meme for Google Play, it is, yeah, I'm gonna have to explain it to you later, but if you want, I can make you a moderator on the channel or something. All right, you're by who? Oh, wow. Yeah, I should probably just like post a schedule of my uploading routine to the internet just so that everybody who wants to know when to call me knows. Right now is probably not a good time. But you're here already, so I mean, I might as well put you on speaker and then continue with the video. But okay.
Flew over my house and now it's turning. Don't drop anything. Oh my god, the landing gear's down.
We're already way too distracted here, people.
Running to the nearest airport.
Why though? I'm trying to make a video. Ugh. It's an emergency. Oh my god. Oops. Yeah. Oh my god. Really? Really? It's not an emergency, man. All right. Anyways, me and my crap. See what I mean? Making mistakes. But besides that, this should be fairly short if you consider an hour short. Oh, come on. Really? I'm not qualified for this. I'm not qualified for this garbage. What do you think you're doing to me? Yeah. Oh, dude. Do you know that you could literally just watch my live stream on YouTube and then chat with me in the chat like anybody else would do? Then do it. I don't know why I have to take time out of my video just to pick up the phone. Bruh, it's not that hard. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long it's ever going to be because there might be a problem with my battery. The power could go out. I could just fall asleep halfway through. Who knows? Oh, by the way, Austin says, hey. You remember Austin, don't you? What the fuck? Dude, he went to Hoover. He goes to Paint Branch now. I'm kind of surprised that you didn't remember him, but oh well. There's a lot of people I don't remember, but enough about that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to end this phone call now. If you want, you can join my live stream. If he hung up while I was talking to him. I mean, come on. All right. Enough about that. Let's get back to drawing this meme. So here's what I've got so far. If you can't see it, it says me when my phone dies. Now I'm trying to figure out whether I should use like pictures or just text. My phone is out of storage, so I can't take photos, but somehow I can record live streams. That's really weird. But anyways, I should be able to draw this. I guess. I don't know. This is comedy gold here, people. Forgive me if my handwriting is a little squished. I've just always been used to having like lines and boundaries that I have to follow on my papers. School is a great example of how my handwriting has been messed up. But if you want to see how bad it was before, I could bring out all my old notebooks and we could do a timeline or something, I guess. I've always wanted to do a timeline video. I've already been thinking of doing one. But it would be with the phone, like it would be evolution of my phones or something like that. I would be playing the same video game, but I would just be holding a different phone for like 5 seconds of the video, and then it would be like a 2 or 3 minute video or something. It would probably take a minute to find all of my old and dead phones, but anyways. Here's what I've got so far. I can't really draw very well. Yeah, I can't really draw very well, so I'm just going to keep it to writing or text. But let's do a little bit of backstory. Me when my phone dies. No! As in, why did my phone just die? I didn't want it to die. Like, nobody ever wants their phone to die unless they're in the middle of a really annoying or boring conversation, or just they just need to put the phone down. Also, me can't move to plug it in. That can be chalked up to one simple thing: laziness. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's because I usually, whenever people ask me to sign a yearbook or something, they're like, sign it quick, bro. I got like 5 other people waiting to sign it. So I'm like, okay, I might as well just sign it. I usually scribble a signature. So yeah, that right there at the very bottom is how my handwriting looks like when it's fast. Like when I have to write fast. It's usually pretty sloppy, but that's something I would expect in anyone, pretty much. But yeah, my handwriting's usually sloppy. My drawings are usually absolute garbage. Like, let me try and draw a portrait of myself real quick. Just as an example. All right. This image is cursed. Cursed, I tell you. I tried drawing a chicken once. I think it was okay, but I probably fucked it up somewhere. Anyways, back to the other options for the memes. There's the colorized memes. There's the famous character memes. There's a whole bunch of memes I could use. There's even the old dead ones that I try and avoid, but I usually end up using them anyways by accident. But the memes I usually use are current, at least to my knowledge, or funny to me. So that means they could be like from this year, from this month, probably released today or something, or it could be from the dark ages of memes, like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even 10, who knows. But yeah, I usually just try and keep it current just for the sake of sanity. I'm fairly stupid because I only brought up one piece of paper, but usually what I do is I write a whole bunch of stuff around what I've already written because it's an empty canvas. I can't really write this next one because it's best described in pictures, but let me just pick up my camera and show you what a meme lord's room looks like, or what a meme designer looks like on 4 hours of sleep a night for however many years, and then a date colorized. So I find those ones pretty funny as well. But the main memes I use are ones that I can write down easily because let's say I have to draw out a meme and it's like 4 or 5 pictures, like the coffin meme or the skull meme or the knife meme or whatever. It has to be an object most of the time in order for it to be a picture. So let's say I pick the skull meme and then you have all your options. Normally I would have to draw that out, separate them, and then like color them or something. I know it's probably a lot more confusing when I try and explain it, but I'm doing the best that I can on this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, the memes that I love are probably like obscure to most other people for some reason. At least that's how I see them. For some reason, it's like my own personal view of how the world sees my memes or whatever. It's really weird, but if anyone has any tips, please leave them in the comment section or just chat them to me. It would be really nice because I am hopefully going to start making meme videos, gaming videos, rant videos, I guess, if I really and truly wanted to. Tutorials. Oh my god, I love tutorial videos. They're so fun because... Oh crap. You might laugh when I say this, but I left my Let's Plays are soon coming to Dark Master 359's channel. Yay! But anyways, I left my hairbrush in my car. Crazy, I know. But anyways, holy shit. Has this been in my drawer this whole time? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of dust on it, but anyways, this could actually be a good prop. So, oh, it still works. All right, let's just keep it off so that way I don't accidentally mess with anything. How to look like you're busy during school. I love this topic because I feel That's me most of the time. Like, I look busy because I really just don't care about school. Correction. Much anymore. But besides that, you basically just fiddle around with whatever you're holding. In most cases, you won't be able to have your phone out. In most cases, you will probably be able to have a calculator out in class. You could just say that you're working on other classwork, but yeah, that reminds me, I should probably show you all the props that I could use. Oof. Okay, most of them are just like conveniently put in my jacket pockets because life, but this is the main prop that I'm gonna try and use. So I don't really know how I could use this during school, but I found that just pulling out my nail clippers and just like focusing on one part of my body seems to work, like pretending I'm clipping my nails, but that's harder because you actually have to work at that. So anyways, I found that like searching a bunch of random stuff, like how to make a meme, how to annoy the crap out of someone, yeah, just random stuff like that. Or I have to kind of pause a bit because that's why I really don't want to cough too much during any YouTube video because that just usually annoys people. But yeah, it's too bad I can't bring my whole desk into school with me because if I could, then I probably look way busier than. I'd also have a lot more space because the desks at school, they're like, let's say from the power strip to the stack of papers, give or take. That's about how much space you have to work with. So if I could bring my whole desk, I probably have a lot more space. I would probably not be dropping stuff as much, and I probably wouldn't be as stressed out because I actually have all my school stuff in my room. So that's really nice. So yeah, I usually like have a whole bunch of stuff out. Desks are really small, kind of slanted, so oops, I dropped a pencil. Yeah, I dropped a pencil. So then I'd have to bend down, probably reach under about a couple desks or so, maybe just to find it. I mean, the desks at my school, they're so cramped, so close together. Like for me, I'm 5'7", but yet I feel like I'm 6'2" in most of my damn classes. It's so annoying. I mean, really. I'm not that heavy. I'm only about 165. I can't believe I just said that, but for the purpose of this discussion, it is relevant. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but some people just have way harder times in smaller, cramped classrooms than others. And I'd say I'm ideal, but that's because I don't know. I guess I'm biased, but usually I feel like I'm like stepping over people or stepping over their stuff. Oh wait, I am. Not stepping over people, but like stepping over their bags and shit just to get out of the room. I mean, come on. The moment I sit down at my desk, I usually put my stuff right in front of my feet. And if I can't do that, I either put it on the left or the right. So that way it's not really in the way, but I can also get to it quick. But I've strayed from memes because I've only brought one piece of paper and I can't really draw or write more than one thing without it looking like a mess. But anyways, desks are only about that, like, I showed it to you earlier, but I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's right. There's like 15 or 20 of them in a room most of the time. So yeah, whenever you're at a desk, you typically don't have enough space anyways. And if you're unfortunate enough to be sitting at one of the slanted desks, if you have a water bottle, it's usually weighted with water or ice. And you have two choices. You could either use it as a paperweight, or you could like prop a bunch of pencils up against it so it doesn't fall over. That's actually what ends up happening a lot to my coffee thermos. I'll bring it here. So if this thing was even here, I'm kind of cramped, but if my thermos is sitting here on this desk, the one that I'm sitting at right now, it doesn't have any problems because it's a flat surface. But if I can't do this, so let's just say my desk is slanted, so I don't want to drop it, but well, that happened anyways. It makes a really loud thud when it hits the ground, so that way, yeah, it's really, really bad to have to drop on the floor, and everyone's like they get honestly scared, I think, when they hear my thermos drop, and I'm like, oh god, this again. It's like having that one friend or that one person who owns a dog or something that makes a bunch of noise or just scares the crap out of people for no reason. But besides that, desks are really small, they're cramped together. I usually feel like I'm stepping over people or things like backpacks, water bottles, lunch boxes, computers, phones, anything, you name it. But yeah, I'm probably stepping over that and possibly stepping on that to get to the door, to get to any part of the room I need to be in. So that can actually pose a real challenge if you sit at the back of the room, and the front of the room is usually the part that fills up first. I don't know why, but yeah. Front of the room fills up first. Usually a bunch of people scattered around. They don't even sit at their desks most of the time, in one class anyways. But in all the other classes, they just sit down, get to work, and yeah. Not much to complain about except the amount of space. I find space to be very important because, I mean, have you seen me at all? I mean, I might not look tall and I might not look all that big, but I'm still growing. So, like, the amount of space between desks is probably, I'd say, about the space you have on a school bus in between the two rows of seats. So it's like an aisle's width of space. It's really, really challenging. And then let's say you trip over someone's bag. That's happened to me before. One time I was walking out of class. I think this was in middle school or something. I was walking out of the class and I tripped over someone's bag. I don't think I was seriously hurt, but it was a wake-up call. Only problem is it didn't really wake anyone up, because it seems like the same trends and bad habits stuck around through high school, and here we are now. I'm complaining about it on a live stream that probably no one's going to see, but I have to say this. Should I continue? No, I think I've done enough ranting for today. Let's check my messages because someone apparently cannot stop messaging me. Oh, what? Run meme compilation 2018? Oh, God. Oh, and this person tried looking up my name on the YouTube. Does he not know that Nate is not any channel name that I have. I think he was just doing it to be funny, but anyways, I was messaging him a few minutes ago. He said it's an emergency-ish. I think I've already shown you guys that one, but what else was I doing? I was complaining about how much desk space I have at school. Don't even get me started on the subjects because I don't really believe in any of them, except for history and sometimes science, because those are the only two I really find interesting anymore anyways. But enough about that. What else? Spring is here. I'm pretty sure I've already covered that, but what else? I went on a canal walk earlier. That was I really hate going on canal walks in the spring. I really hate just having to be outside in the spring because that's usually when my allergies start acting up, and usually if I miss a day of my allergy medication, that pretty much screws me over for the week. And I hate it. Like, even if I take the medication the next day, I still feel like crap. Next day, still feel like crap. Day after that, still feel like crap. And usually I have to like pour water on my eyes or something to keep them from like irritating the hell out of me. I feel like I picked the worst possible time to start my YouTube channel. I'm still living at home with my mom and my sister. Could I have started it any later? Probably not. But oh well. Sleep schedule. Does anyone have a messed up sleep schedule? I do. Yeah, I have a sleep schedule that is, let's just say, not ideal, because I always wake up feeling like I only got 2 minutes of sleep. Oh wait, that's the public school system. Never mind. Wait, I'm pretty sure. No, I probably shouldn't just blame it on the public schools. Maybe I could. I've heard private schools can start whenever, but that's besides the point. I don't go to a private school. I go to a public school, but enough about that. Sleep schedule. Most weekends I sleep from, I'm just going to say 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. So it's a nice 12 hours sleep. And then weekdays, I try and go to bed around 10. I have to wake up at 6:30. Something's not adding up here, because most nights I count 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours, but somehow that just doesn't feel like it works. Because I mean, the school system starts way too early. I mean, come on. I've heard over in Europe they start at like 9:30 or something, maybe 10. I don't know, but I remember not having the sleep schedule problem when I was younger, because I went to school around 8 or 8:30, and there was a study I read by the CDC that shows even younger kids, like they don't usually benefit from having an early start time. And I think around when I first moved here, I think I was starting to feel like I wasn't getting enough sleep. But then when middle school started, oh my God, middle school, jeez. That's when I should have picked up on the warning signs and been like, hey, something's not right here. Something's not right here. You better change something. I don't know what, but you better change something. So I was like, man, all right, it's going to be a breeze. It'll be over in like 7 years or something. Who knows? But nope. I was sorely mistaken. Every day I wake up and I feel like passing out at like as soon as I get out of bed because I can't stay awake at 6:30. Like I have to actually wake up on my own time or on my own will. If I'm excited for something, like typically the first day of school for some reason because I'm a sucker like that, but first day of school, ironically the last day of school I wake up and it's just like, oh my god, well at least it's a half day. Like I really and truly just on the last day it feels like a normal day for some reason, and that's really weird. Not to mention half the class doesn't really show up anyways, so yay. What else? What else? Trump Twitter? No, I don't want to read those anymore. I'm trying to forget about Trump and pretty much forget about life here because that seems to be stressing me the hell out recently. If I start complaining about how much I hate my life here, like in the United States, don't worry about it. It's just me going through something. Yeah, pretty much. I could try and start that comedy series I planned back in September of 2018, but no, that one's gone. My New Year's resolutions have pretty much fallen down the toilet. I pretty much have nothing to look forward to except spring break, maybe Easter, April Fool's Day. Who doesn't love a good April Fool's joke? And I think now I'm confused because I don't know if Memorial Day has already happened, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't. And then there's summer break. Now, summer break this year is actually going to be really important for me because my teachers say I should start getting ready for like college applications and stuff, and I'm like, no. I mean, no. I have 1 year of school left. Why are you doing this to me? But anyways, school. I should probably stop talking about it because I mean it just drives me crazy. Anyone else? Why did I? Oh, that's right. Because the wall's the closest thing I have to look at. It's not like my office where I have like a bunch of space. This is a cramped area, basically. So, yeah. I don't know what I should do now. I might scroll through a meme or two, but no, probably not. I just want like the month of March to get out because it's like it feels to me like the slowest month of the year because it's like hump day. Hump day just goes so slow. And then the rest of it kind of feels like it's going by at 100 miles per hour and then it just slows down at the very end. I hate it. Oh, I still feel sick, but the crazy thing is my mom says, well, you have had 3 days to rest. And I'm like, what? You do realize a cold could take anywhere from 3 to 5 days to recover from, right? At least for me, because I, let's face it, I have a hard time staying still. I don't know why. It's like my body just produces a bunch of caffeine or something, or adrenaline, and I have a hard time staying like in one spot all day. Now, when you hear that, you might ask, but Nate, how can you sit behind a desk for 8 hours? Good point. I don't sit behind one desk for 8 hours. I usually sit behind like 7 or 8 or something. Ugh. Now I'm just tired because it feels like a gloomy day for some reason. Or maybe I'm just sick and going on that canal walk was probably a bad idea. Ugh. I want to play some music, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. And the song I want to play is probably going to get a copyright claim. I'm pretty sure I could mention the name, but I don't know if that would work. I'm not upset or anything. I'm just really, really tired. See, I feel like Trump, when he was giving that speech for his national emergency thing, he looked like he did not want to be there. And I actually watched it, and he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a national emergency on our southern border. We need to act now. We need to bypass Congress to build that wall." Yeah, it's really easy for me to do a subdued Trump right now because I don't want to drink any more coffee because it's like 7:30 right now, and if I drink any caffeine right now, I will probably stay awake for the next 12 hours, and I do not want to do that because then I'm probably gonna sleep through the entire school day, and I probably shouldn't do that, even though that sounds like a preferable. Oh, damn it! Preferable alternative to sitting through 8 hours of bullshit, but yeah. My eyes are gonna start watering real soon. My nose might start running, and I'm just gonna feel drained. Hell, I haven't even really had a full meal. All I had was a Lunchable and a bag of chips for dinner. I was lazy earlier. I didn't really want to think of a meal. So yeah, I could probably jump in the shower, but in case you didn't hear that, that was me. Excuse me. That was my head falling on the keyboard. It's like when you're really tired and your face just falls onto your plate of food when you're eating. I've never had that happen, but it sucks. Because now I'm tired and I want to watch YouTube, but I'm so tired I don't feel like I could read the title correctly. And that might get a copyright claim or something. It's like I really got to be careful because copyright laws, oh my god. And the EU, I'm not in the EU, thank God. I'm in the United States, but even that has its downsides. Like, for example, YouTube, based in San Mateo, California, I think, has a broken copyright system. I think it uses bots, which is why it's so flawed. Like, there was one time when I posted a video of myself reacting to a song. This was like 3 years ago or something. But that one got a copyright claim. Yeah, copyright claim. And yeah, that was fun. Not. Now I know a lot of people are going to be screaming at their phones right now, and the live stream, but nah, I've got a better idea. Let's just take it to somewhere where I'm not nearly as likely to fall asleep. See? Well, at least if I fall asleep here, I'm in my bed, so I can fall asleep. I think there was one time when I fell asleep on the live stream or video or something. I can't remember. It's 7:33 p.m. right now. It's 64 degrees in the state of Maryland. Oh my god. I've been here for like 8 years now, almost 9, and I feel like I've overstayed my welcome. Yeah, I probably haven't, but yeah. It's kind of funny because almost 10 years ago, I moved here, and in like a year or so, I'm going to be moving to Montreal, so it's nice knowing that I've been here for almost 10 years, but I mean, I feel like I'm not really going to be sad leaving. That sounds kind of crazy, but I mean, I've made some memories, but there are some that I'd really just like to forget. There have been a lot of fights for me here, a lot of trouble. I've almost had the police called on me a couple times. Yeah. I just feel like I've failed a bunch of people for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my parents just don't see what I can really do. Or maybe it's me and me not being able to exactly show what I can do. Or maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding. I don't know. So if I'm going to be moving, I should probably start on that right now, but not like right this moment because I'm about to pass out. Oh, that's right. I have some honey barbecue flavor twist Fritos. What the hell? I all of a sudden feel awake. Oh, that's right. I think the one where I said I'd probably be eating a lot if I had to do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, so. Yeah. That's weird because now I feel like myself again, but my energy is slowly wearing off. It can't be because of the caffeine because well, maybe it could. I don't know. I have some of this because I've been sick. Yeah. Oh, I know. Since I'm fairly tired right now. I could look up Donald Trump news because Donald Trump is apparently the only topic I can kind of stay awake on for some reason. Mueller report the best day of Trump's presidency. BBC News 1 hour ago. Oh my God. Let's read it. If the Democrats want to remove this president, I was just interrupted. Hang on. One of the other reasons I really hate recording during the day, like even on a video or something, because there's always a chance that I could like make a mistake or something. Anyways, if the Democrats want to remove this president from the White House, it's going to have to be via the ballot box in November 2020 and not before. Go right ahead. I'm probably not going to follow it. You know why? I've given up on politics. American politics, I should say, because, dear God, I really do not like doing these political videos. But if it's what keeps me awake, so be it. I'm not even sure why I want to stay awake. I could probably go to bed right now, but if I have to get up and go to school tomorrow, no matter how I'm feeling, it's better to stay awake until like 10 o'clock. But I've been following politics now for, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years. Yeah, 2 or 3 years. And I started following it really in Trump's presidency for some reason. And I think the reason I started doing it then is because I was thinking to myself, holy shit, we've just dug ourselves into a hole, and it's going to take a long time for us to dig ourselves out. So I was like, all right, I'll follow it for a couple years, and then I'll drop it. But yeah, I started following it around the 2016 election because I was like, oh, this is serious. So yeah, there was a time when I thought everything was perfect. I don't know why. It's because I was blind and unaware to whatever was going on. But now it feels like Washington, D.C. is right in my backyard. Oh, wait. Pretty much is. That stinks. Because it's like, no matter where I go, Donald Trump does this. Donald Trump does that. House Republicans can't do this. Senate Democrats can't do that, or whatever. I mean, give it up. And every time I see a political news article, I'm like, oh, this again. Here we go. This again. Yeah. Stinks. I don't really follow world news that much because the news here is so crazy. So crazy. But yeah, let's keep reading. This is without a doubt the best day that Donald Trump has had since his inauguration in January 2017. Ah, well. He didn't want to win. And if that's true, why the hell did he even run? If he didn't want to win, why did he run? Oh, that's right, because he didn't think he was going to win. It's the one time he thinks he's not going to win at something. Jeez. Yeah. He didn't think he was going to win. So I'm not going to read the whole article, but oh, Donald Trump says Mueller report is a complete exoneration. Mr. Mueller has a very interesting sentence. While the report does not conclude that the president committed a crime, it also does not exonerate him. Yeah, that's lovely. I am going to stop reading right now because this is just terrible. I should probably end the live stream too because I'm tired. I mean, I really am. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Blah.